the Dead in the Water EP has grown from just some small little idea to something a little bit bigger, which is cool. But let's just see what happened here. So I got an Instagram ad for this right here in the clouds. It says no minimum custom records. So they will lathe cut a vinyl record for you. And I could have just one, and it's $40. The smaller 7-inch one. So I thought, yeah, why not? I've got songs that are already mastered. So, and then it was free shipping over $100. So I said I would do 3. So I ordered 3, which is nice. I thought I would send 2 of them to rock magazine reviewers, Rolling Stone and Mojo or Spin. And I thought maybe this would help promote the album, The Drunken Boat, which is forthcoming. So then from there, I decided that there would need to be a press release that would go along inside of the packaging. So then I had to design this. So there would be the cover. And then on the back would be for immediate release. Tells about the EP and why it's an entry point into the Drunken Boat, which is forthcoming. So then I had to do this, which I haven't ordered it yet because then I went to ChatGPT to find out, is it even necessary to have a digital copy of the EP if I was just going to have it for this small promotional thing? And it said yes, because if they receive the vinyl, they'll want to listen to it digitally. So you'll want to give them a link. So then I had to release it through CD Baby to get it onto Spotify, and April 1st it will be released. Then it will have its own web address that I can then make the QR code so I can put it on the press release. So you see how this is growing more and more from just one little simple idea, which, you know, it's my favorite headache, taking something complicated and breaking it down like this. But wait, there's more. So then I started thinking, I got this. Oh, well, I've got some CDs over at a record store in Riverside, California. So I have my own little slot for l.hunt. Well, I've just been working toward the Drunken Boat, and I want to release it as a 3 LP vinyl and then sell it in a bricks and mortar record store. So then I was thinking, well, maybe one of these 7-inch vinyls I could take over there, and then I could have my own little section there for l.hunt in the record section, not in the CD section. So then I thought, well, okay, well, I've only got 3 coming, and I wanted to keep at least one of them for my own self. So then I said, well, what would it cost to do 7-inch vinyl through CD Baby? So those are pressed vinyl. This other one was lathe cut, so it does one at a time, cutting it. The other ones, they're pressing it. They have a mold and they press it so they can make a whole lot more of them quicker. So I decided to go to CD Baby, see what they had over there. And let's see here, let me log in. Custom vinyl record pressing. Look, see, you can get as low as 100 units. So not one, not three, but you have to have a minimum of 100. So now we're looking at, okay, well now it's grown. If I want vinyl from CD Baby, I have to order 100 of them. Well, what would the pricing be? Get pricing. So I've already started this project here, vinyl, and let's see, project type, record size, 7-inch vinyl size, okay? You're looking at for 100, $625. That's $6.25 a record. That's for 7-inch. But look at this. When you go down here to playback speed, if you want it as a 45 RPM, look, you only have a max of 4.5 minutes per side. And then the price will change to $7.75. And it's the same price if it's 33 1/3. But look, even if I went this route, I only get 6 minutes per side. And with the lathe cut 7-inch, they were allowing 7 minutes. Well, since this whole thing started with the 7-inch lathe cut, I had to go through the songs that I have mastered so far with the Drunken Boat and see what could fit on each side with 7 minutes allowance. So that's why on side A, I put the train station song, which is 4 minutes and something, and then I could squeeze Mystical Horrors in there because it was 2 minutes and something. So there you got 6 minutes and 50 seconds or whatever, almost 7. So it would allow it on the lathe cut if you're following this. And then on the other side, I put From Calm to Chaos, which is a 6-minute and 9-second song. So it worked on there. But notice, I've already got the digital version of the EP already paid, and it's ready to drop on April the 1st with those 3 songs. So now if I want vinyl from CD Baby, a 7-inch, I can only get a maximum of 6 minutes, which means I cannot do side A with those 2 songs. So that wouldn't be the same EP then, because it wouldn't have the same songs. So that would mean, oh boy, record size would have to change to 12-inch vinyl now. Well, the price goes up to $979 for 100. And then we go to playback speed. This won't matter with only the 3 songs, but if it's 33 1/3, I can do a max of 22 minutes and 45 RPM, 15 minutes. So it'll work on either one. Let's see if the price changes. This is $979 for either one, so it didn't matter. I would say if it's 12-inch, you're expecting to play it at 33 1/3, not 45. So I would click that. This actually says, look, 18 minutes per side, max is 22. This one here is 12 and 15. Either way, I'm forced to get a 12-inch vinyl with a minimum of 100 if I go through CD Baby. That's if I want to send it out to more rock magazine reviewers, a physical copy, which is a really good presentation, right? And then I thought, well, if I have that many, I could send them out to college radio. That would be a good presentation too, and I might get some airplay. I did that with the No Concern CD, and I did, it was on rotation back east with one college radio. So it does work if you catch someone's attention. All right, so where are we at here? We're at pricing. Okay, it has to be 12-inch. It's going to be 33 1/3. I have to buy a minimum of 100. We're looking at $979. The record weight, if I were to go up to 180 grams instead of 140, it would change the price. Let's see to what. Oh, wow, it went up over $200 more. So we're going to go with the thinner stuff. We want just black. We're not going to go for color, splatter, or anything until we move into the actual 3 LP, the Drunken Boat concept. So we're going black, playback speed, record label type. Okay, so we do get color printing on there. Okay, the price changed here. What did I do? We got 12-inch, the record weight, 140. We're doing standard black, playback speed, 33 1/3. Okay, a jacket type. I'm not sure how this just changed. Maybe you saw it, but vinyl record, 12-inch, 140 grams, black, playback speed, 33 1/3. Okay, color label, test pressing now, record jacket. So look, this is a jacket with spine. I don't think it needs a spine if it's just an EP or a single, but when it comes to the final album, it'll have gatefold for 3 albums. So we're going to change this to no spine, and let's see if it reduces it. 1,179. Oh, it changed it by $100. Yeah, 1,179. No, it changed it by $200. Okay, well that's what we want to go for. We're now at $979. Record jacket finish. We got gloss. Inner sleeve. We're gonna go with white. It costs $20 more or something for black, which would be cool, but I don't think it's that serious on this one. Shrink wrap. I'm gonna say no, because we need to put the press releases in there with them. Remember, it's a 12-inch record. This is 8.5 by 11, so this is 11. So if I have it in a plastic sleeve, not shrink wrap, a plastic sleeve, and this is in the back. So you got the front of the album, you flip it over, and this is in the back. So no shrink wrap on this. Let's see how it changes if we got shrink wrap. It's $9.79 and it's $20 more, but I don't want that. Oh, a UPC code. I'm gonna need to purchase that. It added $20. I have my own design. I do not need mastering because I already have them mastered. All right, we're looking at $999. Okay. So we're gonna break this pricing down here. So if it's $1,000, is it free shipping? Look, this price excludes tax and shipping. So there's gonna be tax and shipping. So whatever that is, I don't know, $50. Let's say 150 for 100, 1,050. We're gonna say. So that's for 100. That's $10.50 per record, right? $10.50. Then there's the plastic sleeve. We're gonna throw that in with the 50. 1,050. Oh yeah, and then there's this from Vista Print. So for 100 of them, to correspond with 100 albums, shipping's free, $78.43. And then if we let's just round that up to $100. And that would be $1 per record. And we're already at what? $10.50, $11.50. So in order to make money, if I sell them, I would want to double. Okay, so that would be $23 per EP. Would someone pay $23 for a 3-song vinyl EP? Well, I went to ChatGPT and I asked that question, and notice typical price range: 12-inch 3-song EP on vinyl, most common $18 to $25. So here, what your EP would realistically sell for your project, Dead in the Water, 12-inch EP, 3 songs, safe, competitive price, 22 to 28. Premium indie art project, 25 to 32. Limited edition color vinyl, special packaging, $30 to $40. So 22 to 28, I could sell it for 23. That would be double what it cost me. Plus, there's all of the freebies that I send out to college radio, and maybe 2 radio stations in Southern California here. K-Rock, let's say K-Cal out of the Inland Empire, and then KLOS, that's 3. There's still the expense of packaging those and sending them. So, I don't know, maybe I would make a couple bucks. Either way, if I came out even, that would be good. So that's how this small little thing developed. So be careful with those Instagram ads. You never know what it's going to turn into.